probably what day are we on? Day 4, I think. We got our walls mainly up. We've got trusses here, getting ready to put up our last section of wall. Hey Greg, good morning.
Good morning.
Greg, he's a morning guy. And then we're going to get up our first end truss. A little disappointed, truss manufacturer did not factory nail off our 2-ply trusses, which means, well, 2 things. One thing is gonna take us a little bit longer to hang trusses because we've got to nail together every truss set because they're all 2-ply, not single-ply. And then also, I gotta go buy a bunch of nails because it's gonna take a lot of nails. Thankfully, I got this cordless, gasless framer from Hitachi. Won't cost a whole lot to shoot those nails. We got our last section of wall to go up there, and that will be the doorway. I'm kind of getting used to this cat. Believe it or not, Caterpillar is made by the same people that make JLG telehandlers. So, did you know that, Greg? Caterpillars are made by the same people that make JLG? I learned that last night. Yeah, these are the same things. So, I feel like I'm at home actually now. I feel at peace. Is going to be way up there. Now we just got to make all of our connections, and this is ready for a truss. Wow. I don't know if you can even see this up here. The truss is finally up. This is going to be a church. House of DiResta. Oh my God. So we've got our end truss up. We have field applied these trusses to make it a 2-ply truss. And we've done that by nailing every 9 inches. So now you can see here, I'm standing underneath of this truss. That's how much height is going to be added to the 20-foot walls. Really hard to get that scale, but you'll see. And what we have to do up here is there's actually going to be 5 of those 2x4s that will run across the tops of the flat of the truss, and that's what the second piece, the piggyback truss, will set on. So we're gonna run those as we run out our trusses, more or less for support, and it will also help secure the trusses as we go. So they're up there. Okay, so we've got our first set of purlins on as far as we can go until we get those top hats. You can see Greg is dropping some chains. We will take these chains and take them back to the post in line with this truss, and that will be what we call a cross chain. And it's gonna go kind of like what you see here. We're gonna make an X, or not really an X, I guess, but we're gonna come from the bottom up to where he's at, and we will use that to strengthen the building side to side. It makes us feel really good when we're up there. Kind of like these chains. We got these going out to this tree out there. That ain't going nowhere. And then we got them coming back to the post. This will all get sheeted with plywood, which will add a ton of shear strength. Another trick that we like to do, and seems kind of common, but I know I got a lot of questions on one of my Instagram videos when they saw this. Marking a whole stack of trusses that we have lined up to the best of our ability, and then we will mark all of our purlin locations one time. That way they're all the same, and we only have to do it once. We're not doing it on every single truss. We hold our tape measure on our mark, and we'll mark every 2 foot. So what we also did was we planned this layout so that our roof sheeting will hit flat on our fascia, and then it will also hit the center of one of these purlins. That way we don't have to cut too much. Well, once again, you can see the sun has set. It's getting dark, just in time to clean up. There you can see the first 2 full bays of trusses. 1 bay equals 3 sets of trusses. So our purlins are what constitutes a bay. Each purlin, which is what those long 2x are up there, are 20 foot. So they span over the course of 3 6-foot sections. Those 6-foot sections equal 18 foot and 1 bay. It's kind of cool, actually. A lot of lumber.